Force is how not to experience creation. April 15, 2014. Dear ones, many of you are concerned that you must leave all you love behind to fully embrace New Earth. Such is not true. But you have not yet discovered such, for you remain enmeshed in the 3D belief that to give up something is to lose it, not to add to it. You are now thinking that when someone you love dies, you indeed lose them, for they are no longer of Earth. And even though you have been promised you will easily communicate with them at some point, such is not true now. You feel as if you have been duped. Even though you might sense or see them once in a great while, they are no longer of your life. You believe all might happen someday, but certainly not now, and even more certainly not to you. We beg to differ. You have the same skill set as those you feel the most accomplished among you. You merely have decided not to apply certain skills for specific reasons. Like an Olympic athlete who focuses on figure skating. Most of you have legs, but opt not to expand your skills in the figure skating arena. Just as all of you have brains, but opt not to focus on computer development. Your inability to believe that loved ones continue to exist is more about your interest areas, your joy path and reality. There are those who easily connect with other dimensions. How does such knowledge serve you? It helps you understand that you are not a slow learner, that other dimensions do and always have existed, but you are not interested enough in those areas to pursue them at this time. Instead of acknowledging that other New Earth areas give you more joy, you insist that such does not exist or that you are not capable of those skills. Do you understand the difference? It is not that you do not have the skills, merely that you have no interest in pursuing them at this time. Those who pine for someone no longer of Earth, know that you can connect with them once you acknowledge that you can, and focus on that area. Perhaps you will start chanting or whatever you deem necessary to connect with loved ones who have transitioned beyond Earth, forcing the issue, instead of just allowing it to be. Are you beginning to realize that forcing anything is the very best way to not experience that particular aspect? When fear was the key part of your life, force, especially dipped in fear, was the basic element of creating. You decided to become a figure skater and practiced until your feet were bloody and you could barely move your fingers from the cold. That same learning component will be achieved in this new Earth with joy and ease. Perhaps you receive a pair of figure skates for your birthday and you decide to play on the ice. You glide and spin to your amazement. And doing so gives you so much joy you wish to play again tomorrow and the next day. All with ease and joy. But if you are fearful that you cannot be the best, you are no longer moving in joy. This concept of forcing yourself to move in an arena you feel you should, instead of one that gives you joy, merely reinforces your belief that you are not skilled in one or more areas. You are fully capable of performing, functioning, acting in any arena that gives you joy. It is a bit like becoming angry at your iPad because it does not print your messages when it was never designed to do so without additional components. And so it goes in terms of your specific skills. They will be much more like play than you have ever experienced in your adult life. All will come together easily and effortlessly. Rather than connecting with loved ones who have transitioned, you have decided to focus on other skills for the moment. Once you are comfortable, joyfully so, in those skills, you will play with other skills that are intriguing, but not necessarily at the top of your interest list. No one is more skilled than anyone else. You each determined what your initial roles in this transition would be before entering Earth in this lifetime. No one selected all. Initially, cleansing was enough for many. And so it is that you are moving into your skill sets one joyful piece at a time. Some are channeling, some are creating new energy, some are creating new artworks, and some are just chilling. All are right for you if, and only if, it gives you joy. You will add to your skills in the future as you become more experienced in your new dimensional lives. But for now, you will most likely focus on one area of joy until you get your footing, and then you will be like a balloon floating through the air in joy, play, and love. So be it. Amen. Channeled by Brenda Hoffman. www.lifetapestrycreations.com